Home to some of Europe's most iconic landmarks and baked with a delicious layer of joie de vivre, France is a very popular destination for travelers from around the world. The variety of landscapes here is unrivaled, and no matter what you're interested in seeing or doing, there will be something to suit you. Paris has some of the most spectacular architecture on Earth, and many different museums and galleries house important works of art and unique historical artifacts. If you feel like getting back to nature instead, the beautiful coastlines can provide some stunning views as well as plenty of seaside activities such as surfing, swimming, and sailing. Here's a look at the best places to visit in France. Number 10. Marseille. Marseille is known for its Vieux-Port neighborhood, street markets, and bouillabaisse stew. Visitors can explore the Museum of Civilizations of Europe and the Mediterranean, MUSEM, stroll through the old port of Marseille with its seafood restaurants and Fort Saint-Jean, or admire the Basilique Notre-Dame de la Garde, a landmark basilica with city views. For outdoor lovers, there are the Massif des Calanques National Park with its geological formations, the Château d'If Island Fortress and former prison, or the Cathédrale La Major, a vast and lavishly decorated 1800s cathedral. And don't miss Palais Longchamp, a grand park with a 19th century water feature, or the Parc National des Calanques, a protected coastal Provençal landscape. Lyon, located at the junction of the Rhône and Saône rivers, is a beautiful city with a rich history, starting with its religious heritage. Instantly recognizable is the towering Notre-Dame de Fourvière, which is both a popular tourist attraction and one of the city's most important religious sites. The park surrounding the church, Parc de la Tête d'Or, is a spacious and well-maintained park with a beautiful lake and gardens. Another important site is Cathédrale Saint-Jean-Baptiste, one of the largest and oldest cathedrals in France. Place Bellecour, located in the center of Lyon, is a massive public square with a beautiful fountain. There are also several important museums in Lyon, including the Musée des Confluences, which is home to anthropology exhibits in a sleek modern space, the Musée Cinéma et Miniature, which has miniature scenes and movie props from around the world, and the Musée d'Art Contemporain de Lyon, which has a wide array of contemporary art. Number 8. Bordeaux. Bordeaux in western France is the capital of the famous wine-growing region. Its Gothic Cathédrale Saint-André and 18th century Place de la Bourse, with its reflecting pool, testify to its prosperous past. Today, the city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its urban planning and architecture. The downtown area includes several notable structures: the Bordeaux Cathedral, an 11th century Catholic cathedral, the Musée d'Aquitaine, with regional art and artifacts from prehistoric times to the present, the Grand Théâtre de Bordeaux, an 18th century opera house, and the Bordeaux Museum of Fine Arts, with mainly French and Dutch fine art. The city's public parks include the massive Place des Quinconces, laid out in 1820, and the Jardin Public, created in 1746. The 2006 reflecting pool known as El Espejo de Agua is one of the largest in Europe. Number 7. Mont Saint-Michel. The impressive Mont Saint-Michel is a 12th century Benedictine abbey on an island in the Bay of Saint-Michel in Normandy, France. The abbey is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and attracts millions of visitors every year. Beyond the abbey, you can explore the Tour du Nord, an evangelical church, and Église Saint-Pierre, which is a Romanesque church. To the south of the island is the Archioscope, a museum, and to the west is the Maison de l'Artichaut. To the north is Tombelaine, a small tidal island which can be reached on foot at low tide. And to the east is the Musée Historique, a museum about the history of the abbey. Number 6, Reims. Reims, the unofficial capital of the Champagne province, is home to some of the most iconic landmarks in France, including the Cathédrale Notre-Dame de Reims and the Palais du Tau, as well as an impressive array of museums. A must-see for visitors to Reims is the Musée Saint-Remy, which features art from all over the world and local artifacts from the former abbey. For car lovers, the Musée Automobile Reims Champagne is a must-see, showcasing some of the world's best vintage vehicles, while the Musée de la Reddition offers a unique look at World War II artifacts in a historical setting. Finally, if you're looking for something a little different, check out the La Porte de Mars, where you'll find remains of a Roman triumphal arch. Number 5, Mont Blanc. Situated in the French Alps, Mont Blanc is one of Europe's top destinations for outdoor enthusiasts. The mountain features numerous climbing routes, and the Aiguille du Midi peak can be reached via cable car. Other attractions include the Mer de Glace Glacier, with its ice cave and trails, and the Lac Blanc Blue Water Lake with views of the surrounding mountains. Le Brevant is another popular peak, reachable by cable car, with panoramic views of Mont Blanc. The Bossons Glacier is also worth a visit, and the Dent du Gant is a distinctive peak with great views. The Tunnel du Mont Blanc is a highway that goes under Europe's tallest mountain, and the Chamonix Amusement Park is an excellent place for kids, with rides, slides, and boats. The Grotte de Glace is an ice cave in a glacier with sculptures, and the Lac Vert is an emerald green lake with hiking trails. Number 4, Burgundy. Burgundy is a central French region, most well known for the city of Dijon. Beyond the city, visitors can enjoy wine country, charming medieval towns, and beautiful countryside scenery. The Hôtel Dieu Museum in Hospices de Beaune is a must-see for lovers of medieval art, while Fontenay Abbey is the perfect place to explore one of the world's oldest Cistercian sites. For those who want to see more of Burgundy's natural beauty, visit the Parc Natural Régional de Morvan. No trip to Burgundy would be complete without stopping at the Vzelay Abbey, a 12th century church with an incredible reliquary. Clos de Vougeot is another highlight, a Renaissance-style castle set in picturesque vineyards. Number 3, Strasbourg. Strasbourg, the capital of Alsace, is a beautiful city with a rich history dating back to the Middle Ages. If your interests are in art, you'll love the Strasbourg Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, home to a dazzling collection of contemporary artworks. Nearby, the Alsatian Museum is filled with artifacts from the area's unique culture and traditions. Other must-see attractions include the Place Kléber, fronted by a charming cobblestone square lined with cafes and shops, the Barrage Vauban, a stunning stone bridge, and the Grande Ile de Strasbourg, a beautiful urban island with several historic buildings. If you're looking for fresh air, take a walk through the Pont Couvert de Strasbourg, a scenic collection of historic bridges. If you're in the mood for some delicious food, consider dining at the Parc de l'Orangerie, located in the park. Number 2, the French Riviera. The French Riviera, also known as the Côte d'Azur, is a glitzy stretch of beach resort towns with luxury hotels and boutiques, villas, and yacht-lined marinas. The French Riviera's most iconic seaside promenade is the Promenade des Anglais in Nice. You'll also want to visit Villa Ephrussi de Rothschild, a seaside villa with 9 landscaped gardens, and Marc Chagall National Museum, which features biblically inspired paintings and gardens. If you love art, Musée Matisse is an extensive collection of Matisse artworks. If you're looking for more entertainment, Boulevard de la Croisette is a grand seaside boulevard and film festival site. For something more history-rich, the Larens Islands are home to an abbey and monastery and are a popular day trip from the French Riviera. Lastly, check out Courcelette, a bustling market with produce and flowers. Number 1. Paris. The City of Light, Paris, is a bustling metropolis and home to the Sorbonne University. The city is also well known for its Jardin des Plantes botanical gardens and many bookshops. The Eiffel Tower, a 324-meter-high landmark 19th century tower, is one of the most recognizable structures in the world. The Louvre Museum, another Paris landmark, houses a vast collection of art from all over the world. The Cathédrale Notre-Dame de Paris, an iconic Gothic cathedral with literary connections, is also worth visiting. The Arc de Triomphe, a triumphal arch and national monument, is another popular tourist destination. The Musée d'Orsay, with its masterpieces of 19th and 20th century art, is also a must-see. The Centre Pompidou, an avant-garde multicultural complex, is another Paris highlight. The Sacré-Cœur, a basilica, church, cathedral, monument, and chapel, is also worth visiting. The Champs-Élysées, an iconic site of landmarks, dining, and shopping, is also a popular destination for tourists. Montmartre, a charming hill with a landmark basilica, is another Parisian neighborhood worth exploring.